Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can probably tell from the title of this video, this is a market day vlog and I am so excited for this market. I cannot wait. I think it's going to be so much fun. So today is currently Wednesday. The market is on Saturday. So what I'm going to do right now is go through all of my inventory. Most of it's already done. I'm just going to go through what I haven't gone through. So I'll let you know how much I have of everything, both like the numbers and like how much money, how much inventory it is. So I will do that as well. I feel pretty good with everything that I've been prepping. I feel like, yeah, it's a Wednesday. I have 2 more days to kind of get everything ready. I need to kind of go redo my pricing, like all of my signs and everything, just because I am going to kind of set up this market a little bit different. The only thing, I don't know if you get like this, but I just overthink everything and get anxious. I don't know. So on the Instagram, the person was like, the coordinator was like, all vendors check your emails. They're important emails that you need to see. And I didn't get any emails. So I was like, I don't have any emails. So then I messaged. I was like, hey, I didn't get any emails. Haven't heard back. And so I'm like, okay, I mean, it's been less than 24 hours. So, but I'm just like, oh no, I'm supposed to get an email. What's the email say? I don't know anything. I don't know any details about where the place is, where I need to go, where I need to set up, what times. Like, I don't know anything. And I think all of that information was what was in the email. So I'm like, I hope they send out the email because tomorrow it's 4th of July. I guarantee they're not going to be checking their emails tomorrow. So I'm like, I hope that they send it out at least on Friday because I need to know. I overthink everything just because I like to be prepared. And so let's go over everything that I have prepped so far, see what I have, see how much money this could potentially bring in. So I'm just going to go through everything, see what all I have, see if I need to make anything more, and then we'll go from there. So this is my tab that I showed in my last video, and it is slowly starting to be full, which makes me very happy. So I made this dragon last night and this morning. So it took about an hour and a half. So I worked on it a little bit last night and then a little bit this morning, but here's my dragon. I haven't made a dragon before. This is the pattern from Crochet by Jenna. Is it Crochet by Jenna or Crochet with Jenna? One of those. I know you know who I'm talking about, but this is her pattern. So I was looking last night and I just saw it kind of posted. I was like, that could be a fun project because I was wanting to make something fun and something a little bit different. And yeah, it took like an hour and a half. So not that long. This one is a little bit floppy. She was like, you can sew it down if you want. But yeah, very, very simple. Honestly, it's not that complicated. It is no sew. You just make the 4 legs of the 2 wings and you just kind of sew it in. And then the bobble stitches are worked in as you go. So it's definitely a fairly quick, easy project. So I'm putting a 35 on it. I have my tag here. I feel like 35 might be just a tad too high, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to see. I only made one. I was wanting to make another one, but I think I might just do one and see if it sells. Like, I feel like it's going to sell, but I think it's so cute. I really like this. This was a really fun project to make. I don't remember if I showed you in my last video. I might have talked about it, but I made a lamb lovey. So I made this one for my last market and I sold it at $30. I'm going to price them at $35. Just because, I mean, they're both at 35 and this one's really big. So yeah, so this is the lamb from the Mama Made minis. These are both paid for patterns. So yeah, we'll see if those sell. So now I have this tub full of all of my octos and all of my turtles. So I'm going to count those up, see everything that I have, and then I will let you know. I think everything else over here, I have like a couple of bins I filled as well that I've already counted up. So I'm just going to leave that be and then I'll just let you know what I have in there. So let me count these up real quick and then I'll let you know. Okay, so I had to go get my phone to calculate how much all of this is. So I have 11 small turtles. So these small turtles here, I have 11 of varying colors of the shell. So I have 11 of those. I have 19 octos. So yeah, then I made 2 black ones as well. It's gonna be hard to see the eyeballs, but yeah, I made 2 blacks as well, and then just a whole array of colors. And then I have 9 baby sharks. So I feel pretty good with that, honestly, especially for this market. And then I feel like all of those won't sell, so I'm just going to carry it over into the market that's 2 weeks away. So I'm going to put my small turtles at $10. My octopus will be at $5, and my baby sharks are also at $5. Okay, and then for my other things that I have, I ended up having, I also have, okay, I have 9 cat ear beanies. I know, I need to stop making them, but I'm also kind of prepping for my fall market, so that's kind of what's also in the back of my mind. So if they don't sell at this market, which I'm sure that they will not, then I'll bring them to my next market. Okay, I have 9 cats, I have 7 large turtles, I have 4 snakes, I have 10 chickens, I have 1 whale. So I could make another whale, but I feel like 1, honestly, like I usually sell like 1 or 2 at each market, so I feel like 1 is fine. I could do 2. I think I just also wrote pin on my neck. I have 2 ducks, I have 2 large bunnies, 1 small bunny, I have a duck lovey, and then things that I haven't really calculated like financially wise, I have bandanas, I have my can cozies, I have 2 opossum snugglers. I'm gonna write those down actually, I don't have that written down. I don't remember, but I think I put 30 on those, or 25. I have a bear lovey that didn't sell at the last market. And then I'm going to bring all of my crochet tops. I had shown them a while ago and I just never sold at any market, but I'm going to bring them for this market just in case. And then I also have a lot of scrunchies. So those, I'm not going to calculate how much I have of like bandanas, scrunchies, all that kind of stuff. I'm also going to bring my bucket hats. So pretty much all of the money wise of how much everything I have will be just plushies, if that makes sense. So let me calculate all of that real quick, see how much I have, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so far my plushies and my cat hats account to $1,165. So again, that does not include my scrunchies, my tops, my bucket hats, my bandanas, and any other kind of like odd assortments. I think I have like a mermaid in there, a couple like kid hats. So I definitely have a lot of accessories and things like that that I am not calculating price wise, just because I don't think that they're going to sell, but I'm going to bring them. But as far as plushies, I have over $1,000 worth of inventory, so I feel like that is plenty, honestly. Like, I feel like that's a lot, and you know, if I sold half of that, I'd be happy. So that is what I have so far for inventory. I mostly just wanted to show you this dragon because I think it's so cute. So I feel really good with everything that I have. So it is Wednesday. I might, between now and the next couple of days, just kind of crank out maybe some scrunchies, maybe like a pink scrunchie or something. But I feel like I have a good assortment of random things, and I hope that it sells. I'm really excited. So I'm going to leave you here for today. I will pick this back up probably market day itself, unless I have any sort of new product that I've made. But I feel like I'm just going to kind of leave it here, take a couple of days off. Tomorrow's July 4th. I mean, I'm sure I'm still going to be crocheting, but just not like trying to make a whole bunch of things. It feels good to kind of go through everything, see what I have, see like the money and stuff that it could possibly bring in. I definitely feel a lot better about that. I was thinking I didn't have enough, but yeah, we'll see. I'm excited. Hopefully they send an email out today. I'd love to get an email today just to kind of feel better, know that I'm like in the system, that I'm, you know, accounted for, that I have all the information that I need. But that is going to be it for today, and I will check back in probably market day, probably Saturday, and then of course I'll let you know everything that sold. So yeah, I'm excited. All right, I will see you then. Hi everyone. So it is now 4th of July, so happy 4th of July. I hope that you had a lovely, fun day and weekend. This video will be coming up sometime next week. So I hope that you had a fun 4th of July. Today, I think I mentioned in my last video, or maybe not, but I have a sister who has a layover here, and so we're gonna go meet up with her and go get lunch, and we're just gonna have a very chill day. There are definitely like fireworks and a lot of things happening around the city. I don't know if we're gonna go because it's so hot and it's at night, so we'll see what we end up doing this evening. Right now I'm actually currently crocheting a scrunchie. My husband took Ava out for coffee, and he's just been kind of just enjoying some time with her, so I can have some time at home to just kind of do whatever. So I did hear back from the coordinator. She's super sweet. She did say that, you know, like check your spam, but also go ahead and resend the email. So So she must have already sent out an email to me, but for some reason I didn't get it. So she did resend it with all the information. So I am good to go. I'm excited. It is 2 days away now. And after looking at the email and all the different vendors, there are 2 other crochet artists at least. But we're all spread around. We're in this giant room. So I think from what I understand, the tables are provided, the linens are provided. I'm still gonna bring my stuff just because you never know, so I'd rather have it and not need it. But yeah, I think everything's gonna be provided. All the instructions in the email were so clear, concise, exactly like where to park, where to go, what time. I need to be like outside of the loading zone by 8 a.m. So honestly, I'll probably shoot to be there around 7 a.m. or so, but around then. So leave around 6:30 or so. So it's gonna be a long day for sure, but I'm excited. I think it's gonna be really fun. I kind of started feeling a little bit panicky, like, oh no, what if I don't have enough stuff? I'm kind of in the very back. I'm like the last row. I'm right by the exit door. There are 2 exits, I think. There might be multiple, I don't know, but I'm by a exit door. So I don't know if that's gonna be good or bad, but yeah, I am the very final row. So we'll see how it goes. My goal is just to make back the $150 that I spent to be here. So that's my goal. So if I can do that, I will be happy. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit, make a couple scrunchies. I made another cat ear beanie this morning. I don't know. I know they're not gonna sell, but I am thinking like for my fall market. So like the Halloween market, that's kind of where my next like thought process is. So I'm still gonna bring them to this market. I don't think they're gonna sell, but I'm gonna kind of make them for my market on Halloween. So anyways, that's the update. I am glad that I reached back out. I sent her another email. She messaged me back on Instagram. So yeah, I'm glad that I reached out just to make sure, because otherwise I would have had no clue where to go, what time, where I was going to be. I would have known nothing. So yeah, I am glad that I got to the email, but I'm just going to try to crank out a couple of scrunchies right now and just kind of see everything else that I might need to make. I mean, I know I've got plenty of stuff. I for sure have plenty of stuff. I do. But after seeing all of the vendors and the layout and just kind of like, I'm like, oh, it's real, it's coming. Like, I feel like I need to have as much stuff as I possibly can. So I'll try to crank out some things today and tomorrow and just have fun. I'm excited. I need to get snacks and I'll need to have a lunch ready. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day for sure, but I'm excited. So I will take you along on Saturday, let you know how everything goes. So stay tuned. Let's hope for a successful and fun market and fun experience. I am excited. I think it's going to be fun. I will see you on Saturday. Good morning, everyone. It's market day and I am so excited. It's bright and early. It's 6:15. I am all ready to go. My husband got up a little bit early this morning, so he's actually in the shower so he can get all ready before Eva wakes up today. I am actually gonna go solo today. I'm gonna go by myself. How everything is kind of like working out and setting up, I can drive up and park right in front of, it's at a hotel, so I'm able to park right in front of the entrance to where we are and just unload it right there. So I'm excited for that. That's gonna be perfect. That will definitely help since I am going to be unpacking and setting up by myself. I am so excited. I am also a little bit nervous. I kept dreaming about this and dreaming I was forgetting things, and just it was one of those nights where I just kept waking up to make sure I didn't miss my alarm. But I'm gonna eat breakfast and then I'm going to head out here in a few minutes. So I'm definitely very excited. Here is my outfit of the day. Nice and cozy, casual. Top is H&M, skirt is Zara, and my sneakers, and I am covered in bruises. Per usual, I hit my calf with a chair yesterday, so there's that. But yeah, so here's my outfit of the day. Nice and comfy and cool because it's still nice and hot outside. Yesterday my car said 119, so that's fun. So right now I'm going to, like I said, eat breakfast and then kind of pack up a bag. There's my toast that just popped up. I am going to bring a book and then bring a crochet project. I think what I'm going to do is bring some yarn to make a cat ear beanie, of course, and then some yarn to make some scrunchies because those are really easy, very portable. So I think I'm going to bring, I have these 3 colors that I've been slowly working on trying to get rid of, but I had ended up getting, I think I said this before, but the velvet, I ended up getting baby velvet instead of like regular velvet. So this is a worsted weight as opposed to bulky. So for some reason, this has a whole lot more than a bulky. So this is taking me forever to work through. So I'm going to bring just one color. Actually, I think I'm going to bring this purple because purple always sells out for me. So I'm going to bring the purple. I'm going to bring my book. I have been very slowly working through Magician's Daughter. It's good. I'm like halfway through now, finally. I've been working on this for like 2 weeks. One, I've been really busy with prepping for this market. And then two, this is just, it's taking me a long time to get through. It's a young adult. It reads very young adult, but they have so many references to all these classics that I've read. So I get all the references, and I think if you hadn't read those books, it might go over your head, but it's good so far. But I'm going to bring this and hopefully try to, I doubt I can finish it today because I will be busy, but I'm going to bring this, hopefully I can work on it, and then bring some yarn, bring my notions pouch, and we'll be good to go. I still have this sheet on the couch. I've been potty training Ava all week. So far, the couch has been saved from any accidents, but it's still there. The sheet is just preventative. Okay, that's enough rambling. I'm gonna go eat breakfast, and then I will zoom out, and I'm so excited, nervous, but excited. All right, so I just got some coffee, so I am currently leaving. I feel like extra sad today for some reason leaving Ava. I don't know. So maybe because it's gonna be a longer day. Like the market ends at 4, and that's gonna be the longest day that I've done a market. The other ones maybe ended at 2 or 3 or something like that. Usually they're like 4 hours. This is a 7-hour market, so it's going to be a long day. And I realized I didn't bring any lunch. I did bring some snacks. Okay, that did not last very long. My phone completely fell. But yeah, like I was saying, I did bring some snacks, some like protein bars. So we'll see. I know they don't have any like food vendors there just because it is indoor, but they might have a concession stand. I think they have a bar. So we'll see what they have as far as food. But otherwise, yikes, it's okay. But I am excited. I am going to drive there. I'm like maybe 20 minutes away now. So it's not very far from where I live. But yeah, I just stopped for coffee, and now I'm headed, and I have the entire car loaded. My husband was so sweet and loaded it all up last night for me. I was putting the clothes away, and then I come out, and he was in the garage just already loading my things in. And so very grateful for him. He's spending the whole day with Ava today in the midst of potty training, so I know it's going to be a hard day for him, or a long day really. So anyways, I'm excited for today. I hope it goes well, and time will tell, but I'm excited. I think it will be fun, and my goal is literally just to make back what I made or what I paid to be there. So that's my goal. All right, I know this is really shaky, so I'm about to get on the highway, so I will talk to you when I get there. Okay, everyone, I made it. I'm here. There are a lot of people already starting to set up and unload, so I'm gonna go kind of figure out where I need to go, where I can start setting up and everything. So I'm excited. Again, I did not bring Ava's wagon, so it's thankfully not that long of a walk, but I am going to be doing lots of trips. So I'm just going to start unloading. I got to figure out where I can actually park, like if this is okay for me to park. There are other people parking, but I don't know if this is, like, if I can park here, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, let's go.
Close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Okay, I just pulled into the garage. The market is done. The market is complete. I am home. And I have thoughts. I have a lot of thoughts. I've been trying to just kind of let my mind just and not really think about anything as I was driving home. Okay, I did not break even on this market at all. Truthfully, this market was a flop. It was a fail, and I'm just gonna be real and honest with you. Every other market that I've done, I've at least had some sort of profit. My goal has always just been to make what I paid for it, and then, you know, whatever else I make, and I have always made more than what I have paid for it. So today's market was $150 to be there for today. It was $300 for both days. The market is going to tomorrow as well. The lady I was sitting beside was the sweetest. Actually, every single vendor was really sweet. Every single vendor was amazing. And I did hear a lot of talk. I talked to a lot of vendors. Everyone was in the same boat. It wasn't just me. Everyone was feeling it today. There were hardly anybody. Like there was minimal foot traffic. So I think had it have been maybe $50 to be there, or even $150 for both days, I could have been more justified. But I guarantee you that every single vendor was feeling it. The coordinators were very nice. They were very professional. They were on top of things. I did leave early. I did ask. The lady beside me was leaving early. So I asked if I could leave early as well. She was very nice, asked, you know, how did it go for me? This was their very first time, so I'm hoping that they learn some things about what to do next time. I think starting with the fee. I know it was in a nice hotel. They had to pay for security, pay for the room. All the tables were there, tables, chairs, linens. All of that was provided for. A trash can, which is random but very, very helpful. The hotel is a very nice hotel. There were a lot of things that just kind of didn't add up as far as like we should have had more foot traffic than we did. I think the coordinators thought we were gonna have more, and that's why they charged us so much to be there. Initially they were gonna have the shoppers pay $5 to come in. And after the first hour, they nixed that. They kind of went around to everyone, were like, hey, we're not making people pay. Like, if you posted that on your social media, go ahead and, like, you know, everyone know it's free to come in. Another thing, it costs like $30 to park to come to the hotel as a shopper. There was a game going on, so the game parking lot cost $75, and then the normal parking lot was $30, or a parking garage was $10. So either way, you had to pay. My husband's texting me. I think he's gone. You had to pay to even park to come in and shop. So I think that deterred a lot. I did hear one customer saying, you know, having to pay to park was a huge put off because you had to kind of circle around, try to find a place. And it's like, well, I can't find it. I'm not going to come in. So I think that affected a whole lot of people that maybe initially were trying to come shop. We were right by a huge shopping center. We're right beside like an outlet mall and a huge mall and an entertainment district. So I think like it should have been well, but it just didn't come together. Overall, it was definitely disappointing as far as having shoppers come and, you know, getting some people to come by your booth. So I know as a vendor that is something that you kind of risk. You sign up, you don't know foot traffic, you don't know this was their first time, the coordinator's first market. So like there are a lot of things that you just kind of gamble on, and as a vendor that is something that you gamble on, just because if it's the first time as a vendor, you don't know what to expect. But $150 was a steep price, and I think we just all kind of thought that it was going to be a little bit different. And it was a long day. It was from 9 to 4. So that was a long day. This was the longest I've ever been away from Ava. My markets are normally not this long. So that was definitely sad for me. I did get a whole ton of reading in, so that was a bonus. But yeah, it was just kind of a little bit of a disappointing day as far as foot traffic. So yeah, I made $122 over the course of like 7 hours. So that's a bummer, and it cost me $150 to be there, so I definitely didn't even break even. I did spend $5 on a cup of coffee at the hotel, so I guess I made $127, and then $5 on coffee, and then $5 on parking. So us vendors had to park in the parking garage, which was $10, and then they were like, well, we'll validate your ticket. Well, the ticket, they gave us a coupon, so it was 50% off, so we still ended up having to pay $5 to park. So, you know, $5 isn't a ton, especially if you were, you know, if you were to make more, but it was definitely interesting. I did sell a cat ear beanie. I had a lot of interest, and I did sell one of those, and it's 115 degrees outside today, so I feel like those are going to do really well at my Halloween market. And also good news, I have all of my inventory still. I have 2 weeks, or I have another market in 2 weeks, so I can use all of my inventory then, which will be nice. So I don't really have to crochet a whole lot for the next 2 weeks, or market prep really. But yeah, every vendor was feeling it. It was a bummer. The lady next to me, same thing. Like, you know, she thought that 150 was a ton. She's only doing today as well, and she was like kind of banking on it being a heavily foot trafficked, you know, a successful day. So every vendor was trying to be positive, and you know, it was a bummer for sure. So definitely was my first market flop, and it happens. It's bound to happen. I want to stay positive for you guys. I don't want to come on here and be, you know, a bummer. The whole point is for me to have fun, but I also did pay a lot and invested in this market as well. Normally my markets are like $50 or $70, and that's still a lot. So this one, I thought I'd take a risk, and it didn't end up happening. We didn't really have a happy ending with today. It's okay. All of the streets were kind of closed. There was a soccer game going on. We're right by the stadium, if you're, you know, familiar with Phoenix. We're by the Cardinal Stadium, or the, what's it called now? State Farm Stadium, I think. So yeah, so all the roads were closed, so I had to take my car from the parking garage, and I literally had to turn around from the highway. I had to go up and around like 10 minutes of driving just to circle back to the hotel to park. I might have done it wrong. I'm not good with directions, but it was not very, I don't know. So that was a bummer, having to pull back around and then load up all of my stuff. So all in all, it was a pretty bummer day. I'm trying to stay positive, but it was definitely a market fail today, market flop. And I know that we all have these, but yeah, I definitely lost money on today's market. You know, it was definitely unfortunate. I, as of now, will not be doing a market with him again. Not necessarily the coordinators. I think the coordinators were fine, but I just think that a lot of things just kind of didn't add up today. And so that was definitely, it was a bummer. You know, it was a bummer, but I sold a few things. Everyone liked my stuff. It wasn't that, it was just the amount of people coming in. Like a few, like there were literally a few people that came. So yeah, I don't know if it was maybe not advertised well. I feel like it was advertised well over on social media, but we were right beside, you know, this professional soccer game going on, right beside the outlets. Like everywhere was insanely packed today. It was crazy packed. But no one knew that we were in this ballroom. Even so, like they had the doors closed. They didn't let people come in until 9 a.m. when we opened. So kind of like, I feel like there were a lot of like they were very strict with things that kind of maybe put off people with wanting to come in. Because even though markets might start at 10 or start at 11, like if you're set up, people can like wander around, they can shop around, like you welcome people regardless of time because it's a potential customer. So there were a lot of things that like could have been done different, and maybe they're learning and they'll, you know, next year they'll do things different. But it was unfortunate. I, you know, did not break even. Like I said, I made $122. Yeah, it was a bummer. It was a bummer, but I was able to talk to a lot of vendors, meet a lot of people. I read a lot of my book, and now I'm home. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of end this here. I want to keep it positive. but also be honest too, like taking you along these craft markets, like just having that not knowledge, I guess knowledge, knowing that like not every market is going to be successful. Not every market you're going to come out making $1,000. I still have yet to have $1,000 market. Like, you know, you see those all over on YouTube, and that's wonderful and that's great. But some areas just aren't very realistic, or depending on what you sell. There were a couple other crochet artists there today, but they were all selling different things, and I don't think that affected anyone's sales. Like, I feel like there's enough business for everyone, so I don't think that was an issue either. Yeah, it was just one of those things. So, you know, not every market is going to be great and successful, and you know, it is a bummer because I did invest a lot of time and money. My husband was watching Ava all day, which, you know, he was of course happy to do, like he's her dad, you know, but I was gone all day long, and so it's a lot on my family. So it's a lot financially, having to drive, gas, food, time that I've spent working on everything, crocheting things and preparing, time invested in all of the materials. So I am doing this as a hobby. I am doing this for fun, but I do want to make back at least what I spend to be at these markets. So all that to say, it was a bummer day. You know what? It was. I'm going to be honest with you. It was a market flop, but I met a lot of new people. I was able to kind of have some downtime. I drank a yummy cup of coffee, so it is what it is. I have another market in 2 weeks, and after that, who knows? I have one that I signed up, my Halloween market, so I'm sure that one will do well. But you win some, you lose some. That's what my husband texted me today. He's like, you know what? You win some, you lose some. And I was like, yeah, that's true. So yeah, I'm gonna be positive. I'm just going to say that it was a fun day. It was unsuccessful financially. I won't be doing this market again, but it is what it is. So that is it for my market day vlog. It was a bit of a flop, but you know what? It is what it is. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to unpack my car. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna eat because I did not eat lunch and it's almost 5 o'clock, so I'm hungry. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna play with Ava and spend some time with my family this night. And yeah, so I hope that you, I guess, enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.